Oh, God. Oh! That's bad. Got it. Wasn't expecting that. I thought that was just... Steam is bad. Steam can kill you. We got a pamphlet about it and everything. What are those? Elden Ring headstones. Hmm. Hmm. This is Emily's place, right? Emily's not okay. Hmm. Yeah, Emily's not okay. Is that a big hot dog? There are no mirrors where you're going. Oh boy. Well, we gotta go back down there. There was a bunch of stuff down there. Well, the door's just open now. I don't have to put in the code. Nope. Come on. Nope. Doop. Okay. So this looks like a way through a maze kind of a situation, but I can't actually interact with it. But I can put in this code. We want to follow the blue wire. Not budging. I think the locking mechanism is controlled by a nearby device. And then we can see... So we were in the room on the opposite side of this, and then there's a hedge maze. That's what that is. Can I interact with any of this? Guest book. This is the mirror image of the other side. And then that goes up somewhere. To where? Like, how do I interact with it? We're on the third floor? Oh, can I open this one? Oh, this is where it was. Okay, so let's try not to die this time. Okay, so what... Time is still progressing. Okay. Okay. The little blue room. The person who wrote the note didn't like the little blue room. So this is, okay, so we're starting here. We came in and just died here. So I'm assuming now this is deadly. I just go. Nope. Not quite. I mean, is this a time-based thing, or is this a... Oh, hey. Hey, Pete. Hey, Emily, how's it going? Say, why can I only talk to you? What do you mean? I keep trying to break through and talk about all this weird stuff with my friends, the murder monster and all that. Though I talked to Nest too, I guess. Why can I talk to you and not to my friends in the house? You don't enjoy talking to me? That's not what I'm saying. Why I'm explaining myself to you right now. The combination lock in the garage and the weird time clock you found have got to be connected. Their designs look exactly the same. Combination lock in the garage, the weird time clock. Okay, they've got to be connected. There were some of the numbers on the time clock were highlighted. Okay. Okay, Pete, that was a good hint. So we wanna come back in here. Making all sorts of weird sounds. And then we come back in here. And we look at the time clock. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so 0, 8, or it's like every other. I can't interact with it. So the evens and the odds are different colors. I don't see anything else significant? Noteworthy? Oh, can I just look at the... Do I remember what it looks like? No. No. Desk note. I like how it's kind of arranging them. Right. Attic. Where's the garage? I still have no clue what to do with that one. One panel. Oh, 1. Okay, so we've seen 1 and 3. Analog clock. Accumulator. We should play the bird game again. I don't have a clue about that other deal. Okay. Let's go back into here. And here. Yeah, okay, it does look the same. If I just put in the time. Okay. You just put in the time. Okay. Got it. So now we're in here. Utility bill. To Parker Nest or homeowner. This is the second time we've attempted to contact you regarding the residence at 1142 Oliviera Street. Our records indicate that the residential dwelling on your property has been consuming an amount of power that could only be possible through an illegally modified utility meter. No joke. As a point of reference, the average home in this city uses 30 kilowatt hours per day. The amount of energy your property consumes is equivalent to the power drawn by the oncology wing of the nearest children's hospital. Unless you're treating a Girl Scout troop of child cancer patients in your basement, we strongly recommend rationing your usage. Is that what we're doing? I mean, I haven't seen the Girl Scouts, but they could be somewhere. As outlined in State Penal Code 37B, any person who, with the intent to obtain utility services without paying the lawful charge, or with intent to enable other persons to do so, or with intent to deprive utility providers of the full lawful charge owed, commits, authorizes, aids, or abets any of the following shall be guilty of a misdemeanor: diverts utility services by any means, tampers with or interferes with any property owned by or used by utility services, or prevents any form of utility meter from determining the appropriate charge, reroutes or repurposes electricity in a way that poses a danger to life and property. Well, he's definitely done that. If the defendant has previously been convicted for an offense under this section or has outstanding delinquent fines for a matter outlined in this section, the violation is punishable by imprisonment in a county jail or a state prison for not more than 1 year. Due to the lack of timely response to our previous communication, your fine has now increased to $570. That's it. Please send your payment to our offices using the attached envelope to avoid additional fees. Goodness, I hope a Girl Scout troop of cancer patients isn't foreshadowing. I know, right? Like, we've seen the basement. Parker, pay the damn fine, right? County jail is not a wellness retreat. It's not going to build character. Please take this seriously. Yeah, $500, just pay it. Read schedule. Regular day. Probably wake. More realistic wake-up time. 6:30 or 7:45, coffee, toast, journal, read, sit outside if weather permits, attempt to prevent my small garden from dying, a futile practice. 8 o'clock, put on a record, shower, put on face if I must. 9 o'clock, work. Noon, the pleasant ritual of making a little sandwich or a salad, a cup of iced tea, a bit of a nibble and a rest. 1 o'clock, tinker with the project du jour. 2 o'clock, work. 6, dinner, elaborateness dependent on how drained I feel by this point. You know, it varies. 6:30, a little treat, whatever that looks like on the given day. Scone, piece of chocolate, guilty pleasure TV, nice bath, combination of above. 7, meditation, or whatever you want to call it. 8 o'clock, wind down. You need to wind down from meditation for an hour. Sit on porch, perhaps invite company. If anyone is amenable, as you well know. Read, rest, blah, blah, realizing I don't actually stick to this schedule one iota. Maybe this is just an overly idealistic version of myself I am attempting to portray here. 10:30, typical of me. 11, optimistic bedtime. 12, realistic bedtime. Almost self-aware. July happenings, 7/4 Writers Workshop, 7/12 Screening Q&A with Director of Yours and Mine and Mine and Mine, Maxine Jacks, plus refreshments after. 7/18 Crab Boil and Hysteria Exercise. That sounds like a party. Monthly poetry reading, July theme, Jung's Theory of the Shadow. Please RSVP with Parker or Clara ASAP if you plan on attending so we don't have a repeat of last time. Do you know what it's like to be stuck with a ratio of 15 live lobsters to 3 people to eat them? If you are prepared for them to Are you prepared for them to escape? Are you ready to let them slide down your gullet all drenched in butter and fear? Can you taste the guilt? Will you enjoy it? Anyway, again, RSVP. So Parker and Clara were collaborating on stuff. Clara's trying to do the art stuff. Jung, so this is Persona. Here, okay. This control panel's layout reminds me of the panels I've seen elsewhere. It sure does. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we want 3. Right? There's 1. And then 3 is not present? Where's 3? Because there were X's and stuff on it. Okay, well. So that's 1. Trying to remember where. There was an in and an out. Why don't I have this as a note? This is what I need the note for. Is that related? Accumulator, locker, steam tunnels map. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it remembers my solution. That's cool. Bathroom pumps guide. Okay. I need to know. I want to remember what 3 was. Okay, well let's go back down there real quick. Nope. Hey. Nope. Enter door. Power's about to go out. Okay. So there's 1, and then here's 3. Check. Okay. Reminds me of the control panel I found. I guess they're connected somehow. Are you going to remember this time? Can you get past the steam once the power is out? I feel like the power was out the first time I was there. Because the first time I found it was quite late in the evening. And you just don't... Okay, so I need to start here and end here. Now was the power going out? I wonder if I have to avoid just these X's, or if I have to avoid the X's on the other screen too. All sorts of weird sounds. Such a long walk. Oh, did we ever go down here? Oh, this is 2. Aha. It saved that one. Is that... Do they want me to do them in order? Did that show up somewhere? No. Weird. This is the same in and out. Curious. We want to go, like... That not work? There we go, there's 2. Okay, let's go downstairs. And that's that. Okay. What else was here? Acceptance letter. Miss Clara Jones, the board of the Schonemeyer Trust and associated entities, is pleased to congratulate you on your acceptance to our program. Our admissions officers were particularly struck by your achievements in sculpture and the application of your engineering background into abstract art installations. We feel you are an excellent fit for our conservatory. Enclosed are the official admissions forms and a housing agreement. We very much look forward to meeting you in person and helping to cultivate your unique talents. Darla Scheit, head of administration. So she was going to move out. Printout reads PSI 29. That's the number we needed. Up at the top it says cellar. Yes, perfect. There's a handwritten note attached in case anyone else needs to use the pump in the cellar. Okay, and that's probably the order that these 3 need to go in too. Okay, so that's good. That's a clue. Ooh. Well. All these squares. 2 panel. Linked to the steam tunnels map. Okay. Letter. Parker, I noticed you rang. One of my fellows told me about your little call. I'm disappointed. I hate that you think I've been ignoring you, and I hate even more how rude you were to my friend about it. I wish you had called me back so we could talk about it like adults, because the whole reason you've worked yourself into a tizzy is that you've been writing my damn address wrong. Surely you saw it on the envelopes of my letters. Double check this next time you send Brian to the post office on your behalf. Please take some time and sort yourself out. I'm under very tight deadlines with my exhibition, so I'll not have much time to write. I hope you understand. So Claire moved out and Parker was not having a good time. Return to Cinder, insufficient address. Clara, congratulations on the conservatory. I trust you have settled in well and are mingling with your fellow artists, yes? I think so fondly of my days at the Smithson Center. Things are quieter in the house without you. There's a certain frequency that has dulled. The rascals continue to tune their guitars and practice their slam poetry late into the night, but the noise cannot drown out the absence you've left here. You know I'm loath to say this kind of thing, but I do miss you. Don't forget about us, all right? We await prodigal daughter's eventual triumphant return. She's not coming back, is she? Ooh. This looks familiar. Okay. Oh, it's going to be another way into the steam tunnels. Is this... Parker and Cliff seem familiar. There's clearly a pattern here. 1 and 2. Two and 3. And then 1 and 3. So each room goes on twice and then off once. And then they just rotate. Yeah. Okay. Simple enough, but... you know. So I think we're here. I'm assuming we're here. I don't know where we were in the loop. Is it off this time or next? Okay, so this time this will be off. And then there's the little blue room. Jacket. The jacket hanging on a hook. There's a note in the pocket. Gary, me and the others have been going through the steam tunnels backwards, starting from the long yellow hallway, just for sport, you know? It's not easy, but it's doable. Just be careful in the roundabout, since going straight from red to yellow is a bad idea. Yeah, okay. So this is backwards, and the way forwards is the one that starts downstairs. Oh, hey. Cliff sure was giving you a hard time last night, huh? You mean when he was ribbing me about burning to death? I think he thought he was helping. Tough love. He could have at least apologized. Pretty sure he was waiting for me to thank him. Anyway, thanks for sticking up for me, I appreciate it. Of course. You would have done the same for me. Remember that time we were trapped in Brockridge Mall waiting for the storm to pass? Ah, yeah. Actually, I was just thinking about it. Maybe because of the torrential rain. The parking lot was shaped like a bowl with the mall in the center, and the sewers clogged and the whole thing flooded. That's some poor planning. They wheeled in a generator to keep the lights on while we waited for the city to bring in a pump to drain all the water. It took so long we ended up having to stay the night. I remember trying to sleep with the sound of the generator, as if the worry wasn't already keeping me awake. Yeah, for a while you seemed really stressed. Stressed? You were sure the dome would break and the water would pour in, like it was the end of the world or something. You weren't scared? I didn't love it, but I think I like getting closed off like that. Anyways, nice to have fewer variables, you know? Being able to focus on one big scary unknown kind of distracts from all the other little unknowns. I tried to think about it like one of those CD-ROM puzzle games we used to play. That's really smart. I almost let all the worry get to me, but you were so cheerful, so brave, that I ended up having a kind of a good time. Even though you know we could have drowned. Did they drown? They keep talking about all these near-death experiences. Yeah, I'm just wondering what would have happened if it had kept flooding, if the city hadn't been able to stop it. Like, could we have done anything about it? Or would we have been just out of luck? Why are you so certainly worrying about something that has already happened? Sure, things went fine that night, but what about next time? You mean next time we're trapped in a flooding mall? Yes. Yes. Trauma be that way sometimes.